friends, I am Vidushi and today I brought the chapter of cells, and in this part we will learn about the structures of cells, cell organelles in detail. So first cell organelle is endoplasmic reticulum, ER. ER is a large network of membrane bound tubes and sheets. ER is the membrane bound tubes and the sheets. ER membrane is similar to plasma membrane. The plasma membrane and ER membrane are both similar to each other. ER varies in different cells. In the plant cell it is different, in the animal cell it is different, in the virus cell it is different, and in all the cells ER is different. And it always forms a network system. But some similarities are there in all the cells that ER make the network system. ER serves as channel for transport of material, especially proteins, between nucleus and cytoplasm or only cytoplasm. ER serves as a transport channel. It transports the materials, especially proteins, from the cytoplasm and the nucleus. Between the nucleus and cytoplasm, the proteins are transferred from the ER or only between the cytoplasm. ER functions as cytoplasmic framework. It is the framework of cytoplasm. ER is of two types, SER and arya. SER stands for smooth endoplasmic reticulum, where arya is represented by rough endoplasmic reticulum. Now we will discuss these two in detail. Now here are the differences between arya and SER. Now we will look to each in detail. Arya looks rough because ribosomes are attached to its surface. That's why it is called rough endoplasmic reticulum. Ribosomes are present only in active cells. The cells which are active, in those cells ribosomes are only present. Proteins are manufactured in ribosomes. Ribosomes are the sites for proteins manufactured. Now SER. SER helps in manufacture of lipids. Lipids are the fat molecules important for cell function because the fat helps us to keep our body or internal organs safe, heated from the external winters. So some proteins and lipids help in building cell membrane. Some of these proteins and lipids help in the formation of cell membrane. Some other function as enzymes and hormones. While some of these proteins and lipids or fat molecules function as enzymes and hormones. SER plays an important role in detoxifying many poisons. It breaks down the poisons, it destroys the poison and drugs in liver cells or vertebrates. In the vertebrates, when an organisms take the drugs or the poisons, these cells help to detoxify them. Now we will come to the next. Now next topic is Golgi apparatus. What is Golgi apparatus and how it functions? Now we will see that. So, first described by Camillo Golgi. He was a scientist who first described the Golgi apparatus and it was named after his name. Consists of system of membrane-bound vesicles arranged approximately parallel to each other. These are membrane-bound vesicles which are approximately arranged parallel to each other in the stalks called cisterns, and these stalks are called cisterns. These membranes membrane. Material synthesized near ER, the materials which are synthesized near ER is passed and dispatched inside and outside cell through Golgi apparatus. It is the network between the connection between the ER membrane and the Golgi apparatus membrane, so it can dispatch or pass the inside and outside because it has the connections with ER membrane. So function. What is the function of Golgi apparatus? Storage and packaging of products. It packs the products and stores them in vesicles involved in formation of lysosomes, which are involved in formation of lysosomes. Now we come to the mitochondria, known as powerhouse of the cell because it provides the power to the cell. That's why it is called the powerhouse of the cell. Why? Because the energy required for various chemical activities are released from the ATP. In the form of ATP, these energies are released in ATP molecules, in the form of ATP molecules, and that's why it is called the powerhouse of the cell. ATP is known as energy currency of cells. Because it provides the energy, that's why it is called the energy currency of the cell. Which body uses for making new chemical compounds and for mechanical work. To function properly and to do mechanical work, the body requires these ATP molecules. Covered by two membrane coverings. It is covered by two membrane coverings. The outer is porous. It has pores on the outer membrane and inner membrane is deeply folded. It is folded very deeply inside. So these pores create a large surface area for ATP generating chemical reactions. So these the inner foldings or deeply folds help the membrane to create large surface area, because deeply folded is a very large surface area and which is help in ATP generating chemical reactions. Have their own DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, and ribosomes. These mitochondria have their own ribosomes and DNA, and it is also able to make some of their own proteins. Because these have their own DNA and mitochondria and DNA and proteins, that's why their DNA and ribosomes, that's why these are able to make some of their own proteins. Now we come to the lysosomes. Kind of waste disposal system help to keep the cell clean. It is a kind of dustbin or disposal system which help to keep the cell clean. Digest foreign material such as bacteria, viruses, and worn out cell organelles. The organelles which are already worn out or they have no use in the cells and end up in lysosomes. These old organelles or worn out organelles get destroyed or just digested within the lysosomes. So enzymes capable break into small pieces, and lysosomes break it into small pieces. Contain powerful digestive enzymes. It has the powerful digestive enzymes capable for breaking organic material, which is capable for breaking out the organic material. During disturbance in the cellular metabolism, these Cellular metabolism, when cell get damaged. When something get damaged into the cell or the cell itself damaged in the injury, so lysosomes burst and enzymes digest their own cell. Lysosomes will burst and these have powerful enzymes, so they can even digest their own cell. So therefore, it is also known as suicide bags because they can digest their own cell. That's why it is called suicide bags. Membrane-bound sacs filled with digestive enzymes. Sacs means bags. The bags within the lysosomes are filled with the digestive enzymes, and these enzymes are made up by RER, rough endoplasmic reticulum, make up these enzymes. Now we will come to the vacuoles. Storage sacs for solid and liquid contents. These vacuoles consist of sacs or bags which stores solids or liquid contents. Small in animal cells. Vacuoles are small in animal cells, whereas large in plant cells. Approximately 50% to 90% of plant cell is covered with vacuoles. You can also now imagine why the nucleus of the cell is located at the margin in the plant cell, because vacuoles are so much big in size that it can cover 50% to 90% of the cell. That's why their nucleus is at the margin of the cells. So, in plant, vacuoles are full of cell sap and provide turgidity and rigidity. Turgidity and rigidity means the strength to the plant. These vacuoles in plants are full of cell sap, air caps, which provide the strength to the plants. Many important substances are stored in it, that includes amino acids, sugars and various organic acids and some proteins. These vacuoles contain some important acids. Sugars, amino acids, sugars, various organic acids and some proteins. So in unicellulars like amoeba, food vacuole contains food items that is consumed. These contains are in unicellulars, just like amoeba, the food vacuoles consist food item that it consumes. So in some unicellular animals, these specialized vacuoles play important role in expelling excess water and some waste from the cell. These help to remove out the waste and some water, the waste water from the cells. Now we will come to the plastids, only present in plants. On the plant cells only have the plastids. Internal organelles consist of numerous membrane layers embedded in stroma. Stroma is a substance in which the internal organelles consist of numerous membranes. Similar to mitochondria in external structure, the structure of mitochondria and the plastids is similar to each other, have their own DNA and ribosomes, so they can also make their own proteins. These plastids are of three types: chloroplast, chromoplast and leucoplast. First we will come to the chloroplast. Green and also contains yellow or orange pigment. Chloroplast, as the name is suggesting, it is having the chlorophyll. That's why, and chlorophyll is in green in color. So green and contains yellow or orange pigment. because when the plant cell die or shrivel up or it become old, so the color of the leaves, as you can see in your surroundings, becomes oranges and yellowish color. So that's why chloroplasts contain green, orange and yellow pigments. Chlorophyll is important for photosynthesis. Chlorophyll is important for photosynthesis, which is used to make their food by the plants. Chromoplast, colorful red, orange and yellow pigment. As you can see the beautiful flowers and fruits, tasty fruits and colorful, it's very nice. So chromoplasts are found in fruits and petals of flowers, and that make it very easy and very beautiful, very tasty fruits. So we can also enjoy them by eating. So leucoplast, colorless plasties. These have no colors. Stores food in the form of oil, proteins and fats. These store foods and these are colorless. They have no color, or they may be kind of white color, some whitish color or no color. They store food and they are found in roots. As you can see, roots have no color or little bit white color, and some other storage organs. Now it's the time for the last topic of this chapter, and that is cell division. It is the most important part, so we will learn it very you can understand what I mean to say. So you can understand what I mean to say. We have to study it very carefully. So new cells are formed in order to grow, replace old and dead and injured cells. The cell division is important for us to grow, because when we were born, that time we were just of this much size and now we are so much tall. Why? Because of the cell division. And replace old ones, the cells which are damaged in injuries, so that cells are replaced by the new cells. Dead and injured cells, as I have told you. To form gametes required for reproduction. To form gametes means in the mature cells, when the cell get mature, the gametes or the sex cells required for reproduction. Because reproduction is important for us to grow the new young ones in order to increase our diversity. So process by which new cells are made is called cell division. Very simple. So cell division is of two types, mitosis and meiosis. Now we will learn these two parts in detail. Now we will discuss about the mitosis and meiosis in the detail. So most of the cells divide for growth in mitosis. In mitosis, most of the cells divide for growth. Each cell is called mother cell and divides to form two daughter cells and have one division. Here mother cell means not our or your mother. So, and daughter means not me or anything. But here the mother and the daughter cells means the cells which is about to divide is called mother cell, and the cell which is produced by dividing the mother cell is called daughter cell. So, daughter cells have same number of chromosomes. The number of chromosomes as in mother cell is same to same in the daughter cell. Body cell divides. In this type of division, mitosis division, the body cells are divided. Identical to parent genetically. It is identical. Just as mother cell, the daughter cell is also produced. Two daughter cells. produced in this type of division. So here you can see the diagram. Here the cell having the number of chromosomes, and after dividing the cell, the number of chromosomes remains same, as you can see here. Now we move to the mitosis. Mitosis is a single cell divides to form two cells which further divide into two. Means one cell divide into two, one cell divide into two, and these two cells again divided into two. Means the whole process have two divisions. First cell to two daughter cells and two daughter cells to four daughter cells. Daughter cells have half number of chromosomes. Here daughter cells have same number of chromosomes, but here half number of chromosomes remain in daughter cells. Gametes divides. Here sex cell divides. Male and female gametes combine together and then divide. It is usually for reproduction. Different from parent genetically. The new one, the new cell which is about to rise up, have the different genetics or different. It is not identical to the parent cell. Four daughter cells. One cell divides into four. As you can see, here the number of chromosomes is 4, and here it only remains 2 in each. But here again divides, then it remains 2. And when these four daughter cells again combine together, these two daughter cells combine together to form this, and these two daughter cells combine together to form this one. Then the number of chromosomes becomes same as earlier. So mitosis and meiosis is the two types of divisions which are required for our body for reproduction and to grow. So here we have completed our chapter cell. Now I hope you liked the video, and I hope that you liked the video. So thank you for watching this video.